We have a lot to talk about. First thing I want to address is the tweet. Sometimes I wonder if we'd have flying cars by now had civilization spent a little less brain energy contemplating football.
Right, so it's not only the intensity with which we pay attention to the games, but there's the pregame show, the postgame show, fantasy football, office pool football. There's the conversation that you have in the bar when it otherwise gets awkward, you go to football, and then it's a common denominator, no matter who you're having the conversation with. So I just wondered, how much time is this? Rather than calculate it, I just postulated that maybe all this intellectual human capital in civilization would have made other discoveries.
Do you really think that the people who are thinking about football, if they weren't thinking about football, would think about smart science things? Because I think they would think about boobs, like nachos. Like, I don't think these are the great minds of society.
The anatomy of the heterosexual male brain.
Yeah, like I'm not sure necessarily we would have advancements in science.
Buffalo wings, beer, boobs.
You must be awful to watch football with.
No!
Because someone's like rooting for a touchdown and you were like, the trajectory of his path was not even close to the acute angle. These are the smartest words I know. Obtuse, protractor.
But you gotta love you some
meniscus.
acute and obtusosity. You got
Is that a word?
No, it's not. I just made it up.
It is now.
Obtusosity. Obtuse, that's a good word.
Are you doing, yeah, I am very obtuse. Are
Why
you
did you
doing
talk
math?
about my other football tweet?
What other
about
football
was
tweet?
it the Bengals? I forgot who it was, about a year ago.
Yeah.
There's in overtime, after there was the exchange of balls, so now it's sudden death overtime, they kick a field goal from 50 yards, of course, as it must be, and, 40 yards out plus the 10, plus the hiking distance. So it was like 52-yard field goal, and there it was. And if there's tense, right? Everybody's silent, and the ball comes up, and it careens off the left upright and goes in for the win.
Wow.
And I said,
I remember this.
That's what I'm saying.
I remember this
That's
tweet.
what I'm saying. So I'm there and I'm saying, wait, the angle of this, how long is it? So I checked the stadium on its configuration, what's longitude and latitude, and I said, I did a quick calculation, and I tweeted, the winning field goal in that game was aided by a 1/3 of an inch deflection to the right from Earth's rotation.
That is the nerdiest tweet I've ever heard in my life.
Here's the thing, because think about how many balls either bounce off the upright and go out or bounce and go in. And we have a round ball hitting a cylindrical.
Kind of,
Well,
right?
it's a curved surface. There are no flat surfaces on a football. That's what I mean by round. Okay, and the goalpost is a cylinder. So you have a round thing hitting a round thing. Fractions of an inch matter.
We've had problems with kickers this year, missing field goals.
Why are they missing all the extra points?
Well, they moved
Did
it
the 10
back,
yards make that
but
much
it's-
difference?
Right?
It's 10.
You're the goddamn scientist.
It's 10 yards. I think they were lazy. They got so lazy with the original extra point that no one paid attention to the angle. It just went through the uprights. If you take it back 10 yards, you could calculate how many of those kicks that were the 1 point extra point would have missed in its day. I don't think the kickers are less accurate. I think they have the same accuracy, but they got lazy kicking that close over all those years. Just take a look at those angles and put it back, and you'll see which ones would have missed.
Give one tip to Steven Gostkowski, the kicker for the Patriots, of how he makes sure to get that ball. Like, is it an angle he's attacking the ball
now
at?
I don't know the air currents.
Right.
There won't be sort of northerly winds that will interfere with the ball.
But there's that damn rotation of the earth.
Yeah, and now I have to look to see what the orientation of the stadium is. If the stadium is oriented approximately north-south, you want to lean left by a fraction of an inch.
Hear that, Steven?
Because the earth will then bring it back to the right for you.
Who's going to win the Super Bowl?
Patriots look really strong.
Sure do.
And they look casually strong. There's like, there's a touchdown. There's a touchdown. No, I saw the game. They did not look like they were trying hard.
Yeah.
It's just, that play worked. Okay. Oh, let's pitch back to the quarterback, and he'll throw and pull back to him. He caught it. The ease with which they did that, I think, should bring fear into any opponent they face.
Bring it on, Atlanta.
Now, Atlanta, however,
Oh God.
don't get Yankee on us here, okay? I learned recently, I just saw it on a graphic on the TV, all the sum championships of all Atlanta professional teams, baseball, basketball, hockey, football, comes to one. 1998 Atlanta Braves. They are hungry for a championship.
Starving.
They are starving for a championship. They need, they want, they will accept nothing
But you're a science
other
guy.
than a championship.
That doesn't affect
This
whether or not they
is where
get it.
the human spirit rises up, and it transcends physical abilities. What it does is it takes your physical abilities to places they have never gone before. How else could it be possible that you would ever set a world record in track and field? How is that even possible unless in that moment your spiritual energy rose up and made you perform greater than at any previous time in your life? That is the definition of a world record. That is mind over body in every one of those cases. So Atlanta wants it. Atlanta needs it. And they want it, I bet, more badly than the Patriots' 8th win or whatever. What's the number?
100. This is
100,
their
whatever.
100th. This would be their 100th Super Bowl
It'll
win.
be their billionth Super Bowl. Okay? So watch out for the spirit factor.